Because you wouldn't have never got into that position if you wouldn't obey him.
Yeah, not on your own.
Right. Obeying God always going to get you into something better, even though it's going to seem like you're losing something that you're dependent upon. And these boys was dependent upon their lives. In Daniel chapter 2. Y'all there? And in chapter 2, we're going to start at verse 12. And it says this. For this cause the king was was angry and very furious, and he commanded to destroy all the wise men of Babylon. Let me help you understand this. It said the king was going to only destroy the wise men of Babylon. Am I right? Daniel was a wise man of Babylon. Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah wasn't. And neither was Daniel. Can I explain that? Were they one of the king's wise men? Or was they? Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah wasn't one of Nebuchadnezzar's wise men. But Belteshazzar was. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was.
Yeah.
You with me? Mm-hmm. Now, let me explain that to you. It says this, and the decree went forth that the wise men should be slain, and they sought Daniel. You with me? Mm-hmm. They identifying Daniel as God or the judgment of God. You with me? They sought Daniel and his boys. See, the boys hung out with Daniel. Are you with me? It says this. Then Daniel answered with counsel and wisdom unto, how you say his name? Arius, the captain of the king's guard, which was gone forth to slay the wise men. Watch this. If he was going forth to slay the wise men, why he was talking to Daniel? Right. He's supposed to be killing Daniel. Am I right? Because watch this. Let's go further. A decree went forth. An order.
Yes.
So you stand there talking to a man you're supposed to be killing. See how God give you favor? Yeah. It says this. It says this, verse 15. And he answered and said to, how you say, Ari? How you say it? Yeah, the king's captain. Why is the decree so urgent from the king? And the captain of the king's army said unto Daniel. And Daniel went in. Watch this. It said, and Daniel went in. Watch this. It said, and Daniel went in. Watch this. With no announcement. When he get the answer, he got to be announced to come in. Yes. But at this time, he said, you're going to kill me anyway. If I perish, I just perish. Wait a minute, king. Are you with me? I'm going to show you that now. It says this, and Daniel went in and desired of the king that he would give him, watch this, overnight. Not days, overnight. You want to know why? Because a decree went forth. So Daniel don't have that much time. The king angry because he feel like y'all been standing here, I've been paying y'all, feeding y'all live in luxury, and y'all can't tell me what's going on, and you call yourself wise men? Watch it. It said this, that Daniel said to the king, give me, I desire of thee time, and that he would show the king the interpretation of his dream. Are you with me? watch this. Say, God will tell you secrets.
God will tell you secrets.
It says this. Then Daniel went to his temple. House. Temple. Where they gather to have service. And he made known to, watch this, not Shadrach, not Meshach, and not Abednego. Watch this. At this time right here, their name had already been changed in chapter 1.
Yeah.
But Daniel said, I need to talk to the boys.
Yeah.
It says that Daniel went unto the temple and he made it known to Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, his companions. It says that they would desire mercy of the God of heaven concerning the and Daniel and his fellows should not perish with the rest of the wise men of Babylon. Now watch this. Can I go further? Watch this. A leader sent for a decree to kill his leaders. But he unfortunately did not know that 4 of his leaders didn't work for him.
Right.
If you think God saved you to keep you only around light, God placed leaders in darkness. He placed them in Babylon, 3 of them.
Yes.
4 of them. And watch this. You remember how dark it got in Egypt? In Egypt.
Right.
How dark it got in Egypt.
Oh, dark.
Yeah, are you with me? Can you imagine just 4 little candles in Egypt?
You're able to see for miles.
They was the candles
Yeah.
in a dark place called Babylon.
Yeah.
Because in God is light, and everything else is darkness. Are you with me? But it's going to seem like you look just like one of the dark ones. But you're not. You are marked. Can I go further? Everybody know your name. Everybody know your name. People you don't know you.
That's true. That's true.
Can I go further? It says this. It says, let's start at 19. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel on their plane.
Oh.
Because it was handed to Nebuchadnezzar on his plane.
Yeah.
So that God got to move Daniel to Nebuchadnezzar's plane to show Daniel what he showed Nebuchadnezzar on his plane. Because Nebuchadnezzar had a dream. Didn't he? So I only need one night with you, Lord, to make their secrets known to me. But they can't see what you're doing for me in the daytime, since they dwell only at night.
Yeah.
It said, then Daniel blessed the God of heaven. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. Let's go further. It says in verse 25, to get back before the king, he had to go back to the captain that received the decree. It says, and he went, and it says, and he brought Daniel before the king in haste. Watch this. Remember, first time, Daniel ain't had no announcement.
Right.
Now he had to announce Daniel overnight. It says this, and he said, I'm going to take some of this credit. He said, I found the man. See how everybody jump on your bandwagon as leaders? But when you're about to get killed, nobody gonna stand up for you. It said, I have found the man of the captivities of confessions. And he's about to confess to you every secret that you had that night. I found it. Suck on my nut. Are you with me? It said, they will make known unto the king the interpretation. Then the king answered and said to, watch this, he said it to Daniel, but the king know him by Belteshazzar. Y'all missed that. Y'all missed that. Okay. I heard you, Lord. I'm going to slow down there. I'm going to slow down. People call you the devil, but your name Daniel.
Yeah.
They call Jesus Beelzebub.
They sure did.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yes.
Well, watch this. Watch this. The traditional system always got a different name for you than what God identify you by. So he tried to dress Daniel up in their system by calling him Belteshazzar, which means who laid up treasures in secret. Meaning, this my man. I named him and he's living up to his name. No, the man's name is Daniel. Are you with me? So watch this. When they call you dumb, stop trying to prove your identity.
Yeah.
For Jesus never tried to prove his identity. For he asked his disciples, who do men say that I am? Because to their face they say, you cast out demons by Beelzebub.
Right.
To his face they say, you got a demon.
Yeah.
To his face. Now watch this. Why are you trying to be so liked by people? And no matter how much we say this, you still don't get it. The smaller your circle get, the more anointed you're going to get. Can I back it up? Abraham left Ur with Terah, his mama, Nahor now, Sarah, Lot, all them. Watch this. And they were dropping off like fleas.
Sure were.
They were dropping off like fleas. You want to know why? Because they will hinder the call that God has on your life. If you're not comfortable with yourself, because being anointed of God, you're going to find yourself alone a lot of times. And now, when you find yourself alone, God is trying to teach you to talk to me.
Yeah.
God said, talk to me. And I'll show you. Now watch this. You have the advantage than I have. I had to be alone a lot of times. And because I was hard-headed and stupid and rebellious, sometimes it was in prison on the floor up under above. But I heard them clear up under there. Can I go further? Sometimes it was in 0-degree weather that I had to carry a little heater around with me. But I heard him clearly. Yes, I had to sleep like I was outside dressed, but I heard him.
And never having enough money to go through
But God. Because God is trying to teach you 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 things. First of all, he was teaching me, you got to depend on me.
And content.
Yeah, he was trying to teach me contentment. Well, if I had oodles of noodles, boy, I was balling. All I wanted to do was the hurt to stop. You hear me? The hurt right here. I ain't needed no stakes. I just needed this to stop hurting. Are you with me? And he was teaching me that. Can I go further? He was teaching me also that it was a lonely walk. What do you do when nobody will walk with you? Think about your best friend right now, and don't let none of your best friends be here in this room. Would they go with you? No. You want to know why? They ain't going with you now.
That's right.
Don't think about none of your best friends being in here. Because your best friend are out there, they think you're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You can hang right there, but you better not say nothing about what you believe.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But they can sit there and talk to you all night of how they twerk. You hear me? How they do all, they'll sit there and play games with you all night. But something that'll benefit them from you, they don't want to hear that, my friend.
It's true.
Have you noticed that Daniel didn't get any of the wise men that received the order to be killed? He only got his companions. That means you need to choose your friends wisely. Are you with me so far? I'm about to shut this down. Watch this. Let me go one more place.
Doesn't make you join to.
Yes. Let me go one more place. Did it come time for, because Daniel was the top leader of the four. You with me? Because it was Daniel that went to the king. You with me? Mm-hmm. It's always Daniel. It's always Daniel. It's always Daniel. You with me? After the fiery furnace, the Hebrew boys disappeared. It's just Daniel now. And God used Daniel in many ways. And watch this. God used Daniel in a way that the Lord used John in the New Testament, in the book of Revelation. The same way. Are you with me? That the Hebrew boys disappeared. You don't hear no more about the Hebrew boys. All you hear about is Daniel. Now watch this. No matter how anointed these three leaders of Hebrew boys was, they couldn't stand that pit of lions. That God, the Bible said that God will not allow you to be tempted above anything that you're not able to stand. So they couldn't stand that lion's den, so only Daniel went in. Can I go further? Daniel couldn't stand the fiery furnace. And Daniel was there. And the Hebrews was there for him too. Watch this. After the Hebrew boys, and after Daniel saved their lives from being executed, they betrayed them. Have you ever saved somebody and they turn around and betrayed you? Daniel was thrown into the lion's den because of other leaders. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego went into the fiery furnace because of other leaders. Mm-hmm. Watch this. In both cases, the lion's den and the fiery furnace, it was all about worship. In both cases. And they were handled different. Are you with me? So watch this. These same leaders that tried to get Daniel and them killed, Hananiah and them killed in a fiery furnace, watch this. They passed their legacy down too. Let me explain that to you. How do you think we learned about Abraham? They kept telling people. Am I right? So watch this. So their family kept telling people about Hananiah Mishael and Azariah made it through the fiery furnace. So now they got to try something different. It's a lion's den. Can I go further? In the lion's den, let me show you what happened. These not ordinary lions. They're starved lions. Let me put you to the test right now. Let me put you to the test right now. You will eat a grasshopper and a worm. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you would. Like it was chicken. And probably lick your finger off the little pus stuff that come out of there. No, I'm trying to sound disgusting as possible
But realistic.
if you hungry enough. Be starving enough and let that grasshopper hop by. I bet you eat it. You either gonna eat that and some leaves. Call it collard green.
Leaves, yes.
The twigs.
No, you gonna find you some meat.
Yeah.
Because okay. I'm through. But watch this. I was sharing with my wife the other day when we was growing up. We had slingshots. We had